Today marks a new milestone for violent crime in Kansas City. Another person has been killed, marking 154 homicides in this calendar year, setting a new record high. In response to this year's streak of violent crime, Kansas City announced a new initiative last month to try and get to the root of the problem. Now, the Reform Project is a community-based commitment to public safety, but what exactly does that mean, and how is this different from what's been tried in the past? KCTV5's Leslie Aguilar is live with answers. So, Leslie, what's happening with this project right now?
Brad, right now it's in the community input phase. So when they announced this project, they didn't come out with announcing a plan. They announced the goals they wanted to achieve and invited the community to come up with a plan to reach those goals. The goals that they want to focus on are prevention, intervention, law enforcement in the community, and administrative reform. The first thing they did was take to the streets, knocking on doors in the Likens neighborhood in the Northeast. They want to do that in a lot of other neighborhoods as well. There have also been 2 town halls, one virtual and one in person. The third was supposed to be yesterday, but it was postponed. After feedback from the other meetings, the mayor's office decided to make that event a little bit more structured. The community also asked that more youth be involved in the conversation, as well as people who have been incarcerated. I asked the mayor why this program is different from others we've seen in the past.
So for those who get frustrated by rhetoric, I think it is also kind of a sign that people are still trying. And we will never give up on those sorts of issues. If you look at a larger city, New York, in 1991, New York had about 2,200 homicides. This year, they'll probably have somewhere in the 300s. So change can't happen. And I think it's just up to us to keep trying to find that way to do it. And importantly, it's up to us to keep being as creative as possible. And if it doesn't work, you come up with something new.
Now, the mayor says those town hall meetings have produced ideas for new programs like youth entrepreneurship training and year-round activities for youth. Obviously, those programs will cost money, but in a time when the city is looking at slashing their budget due to the pandemic, how is all of that going to work? We're going to touch on that side of this story coming up at 6 o'clock. Reporting live in Kansas City, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV 5 News.